to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they say. I would tell each and every person out there, don't forget about that clicking up thing, you know what I mean? Be to yourself. Stay to yourself. Trust nobody. Trust nobody.
Run with me for my niggas in the north run. Run with me for my niggas down south now. Get with me for my niggas down south now. Get with me for my niggas on the east side. The east side for my niggas on the west side. Of course, for my niggas down south. No doubt, for my niggas down south. No doubt, come on. Now up and Adam is on. I was raised to be strong, and mama told me be a thug since the day I was born. I came up out the gutter, never changed my style. Got for real about my papers, cause the game was wild, and the fame was about to try to change me. And what's strange is nobody knew my name for a name. Now the whole world's calling me a killer, and all I ever did was try to reach the kids with the real all the time. I was ballin', never heard my friends calling, couldn't stop myself from falling. The mall and the shit's getting sleazy. Believe it, best to take what you need, but don't be greedy. Cause in my mind I see sunshine. I thought I didn't have to run, now I'm ducking from the gun, yelling one time. Take the time to feel my record, and if you dig, chill a second.
Black power, black power, black power, black power. The Soldier motherfucker C. I'm back with another video. Underground Warrior TV, the most underrated channel on YouTube. Coming with the content every time. Every time. I got something for your mind tonight. Black family. You know, ever since our inception to the United States of America, our ancestors, ever since we came to this nation, and you must admit that the constant attack on our people is non-stop. And we don't even have a hate crime bill. So the common folk of other races know that you can get away with murdering our people. You may have a better chance of getting away with murdering someone that looked like me, African. This is why you have the constant attack, because the government of America shows its action by not doing anything against the police or stop the violence against black people. Like the Asians, they have a hate crime bill, not for protection, but to let people know if you do anything to the Asians, you can suffer and be charged with a hate crime. You see what I'm saying? But the catch thing, 22, when it comes to black people, since our inception, we the most sought out of attacks by people who are racist towards the African. And it's a big conspiracy, because everywhere around the globe, we suffer. You know what's going down in Sudan? Do you know what's going on in the Congo and all parts of Africa? You feel what I'm saying? What's going down in Haiti? It's not by coincidence. It's politically designed. No hate crime bill to protect black people, just to advise people, if you touch African people based on the color of their skin and you want to try to harm them by causing bodily harm to the African based on the color of their skin, you could be tried for a hate crime. That's what I mean when I say protection. Just to advise people, this is a warning. Don't touch Asian people, because you can go to jail and be charged with a hate crime. But the government of America won't even sign a George Floyd bill to protect black people. They got an anti-lynching law under Emmett Till's name, and it's a weak law. Okay, Black family, let's go in on this particular subject I'm going to talk about. We just started this new year, January 6, 2024. I want to know what's going on in this particular area called Conway, Arkansas. January 6, 2024 in Arkansas, where young black teens was assaulted outside a venue, entertainment venue. I don't know what the altercation was about, but they say the race soldiers was inside this entertainment venue looking outside of the venue and went outside, started a big argument that spewed into a big fight between young teens. Now, I don't understand this because these adults were 52 years old up to 62. These kids range from 13 to 16. I'm trying to understand, how can a grown individual even come to the conclusion, or, to argue with kids? I couldn't even entertain the thought. But the kids being black kids, they don't care about our kids. They don't care how old our people are. Don't you know in Sudan, they killing all male on the site? On site, they kill all males in Sudan. The Arabs are doing this right now. I don't care how old the male is. Black women have been stopped trying to go over to neighboring Chad from Sudan, been stopped by race soldiers, Arabs, and blow their baby heads off. I'm telling you the truth. If that baby is a black male, African, they don't care how old the baby is. They will stab the baby, beat the baby to death with a bat. This is going on right now over in Sudan. I tell no lie. Look it up. So when it comes to our kids, the race soldier don't care. We talk about kids from 13 to 16. How can you entertain the thought to even argue or go to war with some babies? But they don't care. Hey, listen. This argument started, they say, because one of the kids had their hands in their pants as it was cold outside. The 4 white people went outside to confront the young teen, called him all kind of racial epics. Yes, it's an epic moment. Yes. For some young teens to be called out by some old motherfuckers. Come on, man. They don't care about us, man. It gets so deep with the argument and the fight that one of the men stabbed one of the teens in the face. No cop arrested him. The cop sent that race soldier home. Conway police, you get an F. You get a big F. How in the hell that you send a race soldier home from stabbing someone in the face? Everybody was drunk. Not the teens, but the adults were drunk inside the entertainment venue. The kids were outside in front of the venue. They went outside and started with the kids. It's deep. The cops did not arrest anyone. I think one woman from that crew was arrested, but everybody was drunk. They all should have been arrested, especially assaulting those kids. All of them should have been arrested. How in the hell you go home beating up some kids? And you cannot even, me as a parent, you can't discipline your kid by kicking their ass for something they done wrong. The kid can get on the phone, call 911, have you locked up for disciplining their ass. You just discipline them for acting crazy. You can't admonish your own kids. So, but the race soldier can jump on your kids. You can't whoop your kids for doing something wrong like stealing the car or trying to be a bully at school. No physical altercation as to punish your kid for something they done wrong, but you let white people put their hands on my kids. Ain't that a bitch? I can't discipline their ass for acting crazy. I can't say nothing to my kid when they're in subordination. But a Caucasian white man can stab one of my babies in the face with a knife and not be arrested. So the community members of Conway, you know, they wasn't sitting around waiting on the police to do their job. They went to the fake NAACP. But community members demand accountability for that, you know, foul actions, foul behavior, foul attack against those kids, which was racially motivated. They got the video. It's not nothing I'm making up. I'm not being racist. I'm not picking on white people. This is what the white people did. This is what I'm showing you what a white America's all about. I'm showing you racism. Well, the police did confirm 2 people have been arrested in response to the fight that broke out at the entertainment center between the group of kids and adults. So they only did that after the fact that Monday, the community, you know, they spoke out against it. You know, but the video of the aftermath has been circulated online, you know. So let me show y'all this video. I'll be back.
New at 5, an altercation involving racial slurs turned into a fight over the weekend outside of a gaming and arcade business in Conway. 2 arrests have already been made after the brawl broke out in front of a business called Mally's. A woman named Kelly Kennedy faces charges for disorderly conduct and public intoxication. Conway police arrested her on Saturday night after the incident. And after watching several phone videos circulating since that night, police then arrested Chucky Don Hartwick yesterday. He faces more serious felony charges of assault and battery, and police say they're continuing to investigate. All of that emerged at an emergency meeting called by the Faulkner County NAACP. According to viral videos on social media and Conway police, adults made comments to a group of teenagers outside of Mally's Entertainment over the weekend. In the video, the racial slurs can be heard. Last night's meeting gave some of the kids' family members a chance to share their thoughts. Now the NAACP is calling for more to be done by Conway police.
This is part of a viral video showing the incident outside of Mally's Entertainment. Due to the disturbing nature, we're only showing select parts and blurring the identity of the minors. The fight ends after a man starts hitting others with a pipe from his truck. Tonight, the NAACP holding an emergency meeting about the incident.
The purpose of tonight's meeting was to get clarity and to talk about the incident that happened at Mally's.
At the meeting, a mother of one of the teens sharing her story.
I get a FaceTime phone call. He's screaming, "Mom, I need help."
Looking for more to be done from police and Mally's Entertainment.
And I don't care what race you are. Nobody wants a phone call saying, "Mom, I need help."
Conway police have arrested 2 adults involved, one on Saturday and another today. Conway police say the investigation is ongoing. A representative for the city of Conway attended tonight's meeting.
The overt racism, that's been surrounding this incident has no place in Conway. Certainly doesn't reflect the city, its people, and our values.
Mally's Entertainment did not interview today, but released a statement saying in part, "We unequivocally condemn the acts that took place and will not stand for any form of violence or racism towards our staff or patrons. We are fully cooperating with the authorities in their investigation and are taking all steps necessary to ensure Mally's remains a safe and enjoyable place for all." Meanwhile, the NAACP is pushing for more conversation in an effort to bring change.
We don't like chaos. We want to handle everything in decency and in order. And that's what we're going to do here at the Faulkner County NAACP. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to make noise because we want something to happen.
The NAACP also encouraged voter registration last night, hoping to bring legislative change. Organization leaders also pushing for changes surrounding Mally's alcohol and security policies.
Black people, do y'all really think something's going to change in this country because black people take their problems to the NAACP, the NAACP? Do you really think so? I don't think so. It's the same old sob story over and over and over. See, when you take your complaints to those type of people, they want to talk to you. They want to know where your mindset is at. You ever wonder why they send Reverend Al Sharpton, what's her name, Kamala Harris, to funerals of people who have been unjustly killed, like police have killed certain individuals in the community, and it was a big protest. It was a ongoing struggle between the police and the protesters. Black Lives Matter, all this kind of stuff. Well, the government of America would send its stool pigeons to listen, to see if revolution is present. Is there talk of violence or attack back? This is why you have Reverend Al Sharpton. I'm going to put y'all up on game. And Kamala Harris and people like Joe Biden may attend some of the funerals. The agents are there to see in here if they hear attack back, revolution. They want to know where your mindset at when you're black. They listen to your music. As long as it's dumbed down with this drill rap, saying the same old shit, destructive to the black community, that's good music to their ears. But if you say something conscious, that's bad music to their ears. All we gonna do is black people is vote in 2024. We mad at the Democrat Party. I told you that the Democrats just get black vote and do nothing for black folks. Same way with the Republicans, the GOP. They gonna do the same thing. Malcolm X said a long time ago, and it rings true. It rings true. It rings bells in my ears every time I think about it. Malcolm X said this in the 60s. We talking about 50-something years ago, almost 60 years ago. Malcolm X said that black people would never get justice, freedom, and equality in the white man's government. I go far as to say this. Black people will never get justice and freedom and equality if white supremacy is still alive. In order for white supremacy to stay afloat, it must oppress the strongest people on the planet genetically, mentally. We are a threat because of our past. They know what we did in the past. We just don't know who the fuck we are. They study us. They stole everything from us. They stole the science and call it masonry. Stole the science from Kemet and using our stuff against us. We will never get justice, freedom, and equality in the white man's world. Peace. Black power.